Day 4 at the Lindner Family Tennis Centre, and a formidable lineup of third-round matchups. The stars of the WTA's newest rivalry were both looking to stay on course for another semi-final clash. And with the stormy weather shaken off, it was time for the tennis to do the talking at the Western and Southern Open. Belinda Bencic is still riding high after her hard-court breakthrough in Toronto last week, a run that saw her shock the world #1 on the way to the title. But it was not the same player that emerged for her third-round tie against Lucy Safarova. The Czech making all the early running before Bencic called for the trainer in Game 5. The 18-year-old put on a brave face to return to the court, but Safarova continued her domination. The loss of the first set signalling the end of Bencic's campaign.
Unfortunately, it looks like Belinda Bencic cannot continue. Of course, it's really sad to see her being injured and in pain.
So there'll be no rematch between Serena Williams and Bencic this time around, and the top seed wouldn't have any problems herself in her third-round match. Often a slow starter, the American looked sharp early doors as she took on Karen Knapp for the first time.
Oh yeah.
She blasted her way to a 4-love lead in the opener, and her Italian opponent couldn't avoid the dreaded bagel.
Easy does it for the defending champion.
Williams had few problems in the second set either. The match over in a breezy 54 minutes.
That'll do it. That was some performance, even by her high standards.
She'll take on Anna Ivanovic in a blockbuster quarter-final, a repeat of last year's showpiece. The Serbian came back from a set down to beat Williams' American compatriot, Sloane Stephens.
No, it will be a great matchup. You know, we had a great final last year, and I really hope actually the scoreline could be a little bit different. But you know, obviously I'm aware I have to work very hard for it. But it's a good challenge and a test. Obviously, want to play against the best.
Simona Halep will have felt confident going into her match with Andrea Petkovic. She'd only ever lost to the German once, and that was 6 years ago. But Petkovic looked determined to improve on that record under the grandstand court floodlights. The German looking strong on the front foot, and she broke in Game 10 to take the first set. It was to be a long night though, as Halep broke twice in the second and served out.
And she got her. Didn't quite do enough there, Petkovic. The third set in Cincinnati, 6-4 in the second to Halep.
The deciding set was one of long, grueling rallies as both players fought tooth and nail.
What a point.
Petkovic was battling hard, but Halep got her Game 1 break with another brilliant winner.
Crunching forehand from Simona Halep.
Petkovic had no plans on giving up though, as she hit back 3 games later. But she wouldn't win another game, Halep winning 4 in a row to celebrate an epic win in 2 hours and 40 minutes. Jelena Jankovic's hopes of adding to her 2009 title here are still intact after she came through her tie with Karolina Pliskova. The world number 25 looks strong from the off.
Oh, what a drop shot. Not going to see many better than that.
And the 30-year-old kept up that form to take the set 6-2. But Pliskova is one of the WTA's rising stars and fought back in the second as Jankovic lost her radar. A break in Game 6 enough to see the Czech force a decider. The youngster had a 4-2 lead in the third and looked in command. But with Pliskova serving for the match, it was Jankovic who stepped up her game. The Czech didn't win another game from there. Jankovic registering a battling win to move into the quarters. Caroline Garcia pulled off a shock to beat Petra Kvitova in round 2, but her tournament is over. Ukraine's Elena Svitolina too strong for the Frenchwoman, winning in straight sets, 6-love, 6-3. She faces Simona Halep in the last 8. And Victoria Azarenka's time in Cincinnati ended in anticlimactic circumstances. The 2013 winner cruised through her opening set with Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova 6-1. But at 3-love down in the second, the Belarusian, who's had heavy strapping on her left leg throughout the tournament, retired injured. So the players are certainly feeling the strain of the US hard court season. The race for victory in Ohio has become the survival of the fittest. But with several big names falling on the road to the quarterfinals, the biggest remains. Can anyone stop Serena Williams lifting the Western and Southern Open trophy once more?